Grade 4, Mathematics, Quarter 3, Week 8, Matatag Curriculum. For the content, Symmetry. Activity number 1, Wonders of Nature. Share your thoughts on the pictures below. What do you see? First picture. Second picture. Third picture. Fourth picture. And the last picture. What now do you see? What does nature tell us? You're right. Nature shows us symmetry, like the wings of a butterfly, where both sides are the same. It tells us that nature loves balance and order, and it reminds us to appreciate the beauty in these patterns. Activity 2. Find my other half. It is a pair activity. Instructions: you will be given cutouts that are in halves. Each of you get your half. Sing a song while doing the activity. Stay with your pairs. Here is a sample figure. For the guide questions, how did you find the activity? How did you find your other half? Explain. Activity number 3. Connect the dots. It is an individual activity. For the material, we have a straight edge or ruler. Instructions: connect the points using a straight line. Use your ruler. Here are the illustrations. For the guide questions, after connecting the points and drawing the line, what do you notice with the figures? Very good. After connecting the points and drawing the line, you will notice that the figure becomes a complete shape or pattern. Suppose I cut the figure along the line we have drawn. What will happen? Explain. Very good. If you cut the figure along the line, the two parts will be identical or mirror images of each other. For the unlocking content area vocabulary, let's define these terms. Symmetry means that when figures are divided in half, one shape is identical to the other shape. That is, a mirror image of the other. If a figure does not have symmetry, we say that figure is asymmetrical. A symmetrical figure is a figure that can be divided into two identical figures that exactly match. A line of symmetry is a line that divides a symmetrical figure into two identical figures. Get a piece of paper and fold it into two pieces. Then get a scissor to cut it into a half-heart shape. What have you noticed to your folded paper? Identities and draws the line of symmetry in a given symmetrical figure. Definition of symmetry and line of symmetry. Symmetry, when an object can be divided into two identical parts that are mirror images of each other. Line of symmetry. the imaginary line that divides a shape into two equal symmetrical parts. Types of symmetry. We have reflective symmetry, the most common type of symmetry where one half of the shape is the mirror image of the other. Next is rotational symmetry, when a shape can be rotated around a central point and still look the same. Some symmetrical figures do not only have one line of symmetry, they can have more than one line of symmetry. Example number 1. Draw the line of symmetry on the figure at the right. The given illustration is the right answer. Next, example number 2. How many lines of symmetry can you draw on the figure at the right? Here is the right answer. Example number 3. Which of the following figures shows symmetry? For the solution, the symmetrical figures are A and C, while B is asymmetrical. Example number 4. Draw the other half of the figure with respect to the line of symmetry. Here is the solution. Example number 5. Draw the mirror image with respect to the line of symmetry. Here is the solution. Example number 6. Glide reflection. We have the left foot and the right foot. Step 1. Move the object by sliding. Step 2. After sliding, draw the mirror image or reflection with respect to the line of symmetry. For the lesson activity, we have here the instruction. Tell if the broken line in each figure is a line of symmetry, write LS if yes, and write NLS if not. Here are the items. Here are the correct answers. For letter A, LS, letter B, NLS, and letter C is LS. Letter B, instructions. Which of the following are symmetrical figures? Write SF if symmetrical figure and write ASF if asymmetrical figure. If a symmetrical figure, draw a line of symmetry. Here are the items. Here are the correct answers. For letter A, it is SF. Letter B, ASF. And letter C, it is SF. For learners' takeaways, appreciate the lesson by watching this short video. Video Symmetry Song. Mathematics Educational Tagalog videos. For the guide question, what 3 important math ideas you have learned today? For the reflection on learning, watch this video as homework. The title of the video, Intro to Symmetry. For your performance task, reflect on the concept of symmetry and make a photo essay on symmetry and the culture of your city. How is symmetry used in the culture of Filipinos? For the assessment, activity number 1. Tell me. Objective, identify symmetry with respect to a line. Materials needed, pen and paper. Instructions, tell if the broken line in each figure is a line of symmetry. Write LS if it is a line of symmetry, and write NLS if the line is not a line of symmetry. Here are the items. For numbers 7 to 10. Here are the correct answers. For number 1, LS, 2, NLS, 3, NLS, 4, LS, 5, LS, 6, NLS, 7, NLS, 8, LS, 9, NLS, and number 10 is LS. Activity number 2. Take my other half. Objective, identify symmetry with respect to a line. Materials needed, a straight edge or ruler. Instructions, draw a line of symmetry in each figure. Here are the items. Activity number 3. You complete me. Objective, complete a figure that is symmetric with respect to a line. Materials needed, pencil. Instructions, complete the design by drawing the other half of the figure using the line of symmetry as your guide. Here are the items. Activity number 4. My reflection show. Who I am. Draw the image of an object after applying reflection with respect to a line, including glide reflection. Materials, pencil. Instructions, determine the mirror image of the following with respect to the line of symmetry. For number 3, draw the images by following the slide reflect movement. Here are the items. Here are the correct answers. Write the letter of the objects that can be divided equally in a clean sheet of paper. Here are the objects. Here are the correct answers. For number 1, letter A. Number 2, letter B. Number 3 is C. And number 4 is D. Directions. Tell if the line in each figure is a line of symmetry. Write yes or no on the line.